Howdy, it's Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here. Today was Wednesday, March 14th, 2018. I've already have enough profit right now to go into my two tick trade in the FTP. So I put on my two tick trade early this morning. Well, actually, let's go back and look at it. I haven't looked at it since I got in. Obviously, I lost two. And I'm curious, at the time, I actually got in at, in the morning right now, if we look at 1/2 hour, we want to have a 10 tick stop right now. So let's look and see what got hit first. The 10 ticks or the 23. Stop. The 2 tick stop got hit first. Overall, I got in at 6:26 a.m. Alright, so I got in right here. There's my X. So 6:26. Actually, that's the stop. That's the trade itself. A 10 tick stop. I got in at 61.24. 61.24. 10 tick stop would be 36. These mean 10. I can't even count. 34. 10 tick stop would be 34, which we can see it didn't get above that. Then we want to be out of the trade before the inventory report in case it went down. Now a 1p target would have been on entry. Let's find out what that would have been. 61.24 today. A 1p target would have been 61.01, which wasn't hit until right there, and that would have been good enough on inventory day. So it would have been a tough trade to hold, but it could have been a winner. Just so in other words, we were risking 10 to make 23. So 61.01 was the 23 was a 1p target, and 1/2 hour today was 10 ticks was 34. You can see the 24 entry. If we would have ran with a 10 tick stop and a 1p target, we hit it. More times than not, what I used to do on inventory day is I'd only go after a 1p profit target to start with, because things settle down in front of the inventories normally. And okay, let's go look at the inventory report. We can see you can see that, right? Boom. Here's your highest volume bar, which is red. So right now that means you want to failure under using the fat of the bar, a failure under, and we need 1 minute to pass by. Remember, I can't get into a trade until 1 minute in. Red, I'd be looking to go long. I've already marked the charts where I would have went long. No, I wouldn't have been long there. It's still 9:30. Okay, 9:31 is here. I'd be looking to go long above this area through here. So right in this area right there, it would have not got me long. Basically what I'm saying is that I didn't look at one thing. I didn't look at how far 1 minute lasted. 1 minute didn't come in until right there. So I'd be looking to go long above this right here. And then short below. So it looks like it would have been a 1 trade win today. I would have got in underneath here on a failure at pivot, because I like trades like that. I would have taken this short on. And let's measure this. So 60.96. This is 2 ticks under the 98 right here. Let me show you. So if we get the screenshot tool, here's 1, here's 2, this counts as 3. I'd be looking to get short underneath that, which is right there. And then we'd be running, now we'd be running a 2/3 stop, which is 13 ticks today. So 60, 96, and 13. 6109. So let's get that. Was 6109 run? No. So 6109. 6073 would have been 1p, and that would be our break-even area. Didn't come back to it. It did right there. Out at break-even. So trade 1 break-even. Trade 2 would have been to go short right here. See here, that would be 90, it'd be 88, 60, 88. Haven't looked to the right now, so this is all new to me if we won or lost. 60, 88, a stop of 60, 88 plus 13 ticks is 6101. I haven't looked to the right yet, so this is kind of new to me to see if we won or lost. 6101. Oh, cool. Alright, so 60, 88. 60, 88, 60, 75, excuse me, 60, 65 is 1p. There's 1, 2, 60, 42. Right there. 3, 60, 19. Looks like we hit 3, and then we see this really high volume bar. This would have been where I would have tightened up my stop off of this. Now we see the bars here that I would be above. So we look about 5 ticks over this here, 31. Looks like we'd be out roughly in that area right there on this trade. I might have waited for this to print here and then got knocked out right there. So definitely would have been out of the trade. Looks to be about a 40 tick winner and a break even plus 1 and then another 40 ticks. Probably around 41 ticks today. Let's call it, I'll just call it 40 ticks today on 2 trades. So it was definitely a positive trade. I would not have reversed on the inventories, and that's where we are right now. And I would have went short because we were trading below pivot to S1. Now we got close to S1, right? This might have been a great place to get out right in this area. So best case scenario on that trade is I got out somewhere in this area right there. Worst case, I got out here after it crested underneath and then came back over the 200 bar. So what am I saying is that I would use the 200 bar and then I would put my stop right above it because I don't want to be caught. Because if this can be a strong, if it's going to be a strong long signal, I don't want to get caught. And I forced the market to come up. Most likely though, I would have been getting out roughly in this area through here. Alright. Once again, today was day 8 in FTP. All I need to do right now, guys, and the guys, the few women that watch me, is move on. So a 2-tick trade over days 9 and day 10, so the 15th and the 16th, is all I need to move on right now. I just need to be above 31.5 to move back to funded. I'm at 31,630.90 right now, so all I need, even if I lose the next 2 days at 23.70, 23.7 times 2, 47.40. I'll still be above 30,000, 31,500 easy. So take away that by 30,630, 31,630.9. So right now, if I lose the next 2 days, I should finish this FTP at 31,583.5. I am above. Once I said, like I said again, I'm above 31.5. So all I gotta do is move on. And right now, it's move on to the funded account. That's all I'm doing. I need 10 days in FTP to qualify to get back. It's their rules. So I mean, obviously, I wish I could go back and this would count and I wouldn't have to worry with it. But hey, they make the rules. They've got the gold. You got to follow their rules to get in and move on. So yesterday I was able to get my, depending upon how you look at it, my lucky trade, my skilled trade, or a combination of both. I'm going to tell you it was a combination of both. It's just something, like I said in that video, I've been to this rodeo. I've seen this circus before. On a side note, any negative insults or stuff like that, it's just I'm going to do my best not to respond to that anymore. I'm just going to delete it from the post in the feed underneath the YouTube channel. Hey, it's my channel. I do what the hell I want. I mean, I can lock down all comments. So any of your trolls out there that want to you know, share their opinion, well, maybe you'll get on there for at most a day until I say delete and gone. That's about it right now. I got some things to do, people to see, some groceries to buy. My like I said, my wife's in the hospital for the week, and appreciate all the prayers that's coming my way, and not for me, but for my wife, obviously. And that'll do it. That'll do it for today. So looks like the CLPIT strategy today would have been a net winner. You know, at most, let's call it 40 ticks or $400 on 2 trades. And I would have not been long at any point during the day. I would have looked at a long above. I honestly, I thought that it had already went 9:30, so that kind of tricked me early when I was looking at this over here. But at 9:30, I gotta wait a minute, and this is cool when this happens, guys. If you're not paying attention, you know, open your ears, open your eyes, and look. So here's your 9:30 mark right there. Look how many bars print in 9:30. This is a tick charts printing as many bars as some days show in some markets as far as bar prints, right? So that's a lot of bars that get printed. This would have been a neat little long to get involved if this would have been the end of a minute right in here. I would have probably got out or lost it, or at least got out at break even on this trade. But after a minute, the minute right here and 2 ticks higher than this, and that was a stop loss on that trade right there, right? Well, anyway, 18, I think, would have 20. Let's see here. The entry would have been 61.20 to go long, and you can see that we never went above 61.20. Therefore, I would have not been looking to go long. Even on this move over here, it did not go above that to prove that it wanted to go up. So it's still trading below pivot. Pivot is a very, very important point on the charts. I would have not been long at any point during this session. The only long that I would have looked at would have been 61.20, and I wouldn't have got involved if it would have shot up through here. I would have waited for it to retrace and then get back in. I would have definitely taken the short on here, and you can see that the stop was not hit until we could have got out at a 3p profit target, by the way. That might have been, I doubt that I would have done that, but the win itself today, if you wanted to go after a 3p profit target, the CLPIT strategy has been designed to do, that was worth 69 ticks today, it looks like. Possibly 70 with slippage, or possibly 68 with slippage. So it was designed to get 3p. It hit its 3p profit target right here. And here's your high volume bar that's saying, hey, watch out, Will Robinson, things are not looking so great in paradise right here, that would have been a good point to start tightening up your stop. That's why I said that this area probably been the area that I would have got out of the trade right there, netting out, say, 40 ticks or so. All right, it's Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on the next video I'll put together. Once again, next 2 days I'm not going to record. It's just 2 tick hits and moving on, or 1 tick hit and moving on, and moving to the next day. If I do win the trade, maybe I'll record that and show you that, hey, I won it. Hey, I only had a 2 tick stop and I hit, say, a 23 target or whatever it is, 23 tick target. That's kind of fun when you get that, 10 to 1 hit. You get the 10 to 1 on, and you're able to pull out. I remember a trader years ago when the rooms were, there was a lot of rooms on different places, like I think it was called Pal Talk and some other things. And he could say that he could trade the S&P with a 1 tick stop. I would always say bullshit, but this just proves how easy the market, in the crude oil market, 2 ticks in the crude oil market is just not enough room. So to hold a trade, minimum you need about 8, 9, 10 ticks to hold a trade in any given trade that you got and put on. That's at minimum. So you got to be willing to risk at least $80 to $100 at minimum on any given trade. And once again, that I don't risk more than 20 ticks in any given trade. So my maximum risk on a trade plus commission cost is around $200. All right, that's it. Talk to you soon. Dave Knight here, 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on the next video I'll put together. Bye for now.